Good morning, world.
Good morning.
So Cedric and I both have, well, I'm in the South, so I think it's allergies. He's in California, so he's got probably COVID, but...
It's COVID. Yeah. It is what it is.
So we're both a little froggy. So we are going to do Adam Calhoun and Mesus featuring, who are we featuring? We're featuring...
Some guy named Tomas.
Tom MacDonald.
Tom MacDonald. You guys stay tuned. What is the name of this song again?
Mirrors.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the best reactors of them all? Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. And this is Cedric and Brian. All right, guys. If you would like, I won't even have to say anything else. If you would like, we would appreciate it. That's all I'm going to say.
Gotta say one thing.
Okay.
We'll get into the reaction.
Okay.
But today we're making history. September 1st, 2024. You can't see it, but Cedric has a brand new microphone. And although you can't see it, there are two bright new lights shining upon me, illuminating me in all my glory. Thanks to you and your donations. We appreciate it.
So we will see how it works, because eventually I'm going to get Cedric to use manual mode so we can actually set the frame rate and the aperture correctly. Right now I'm just letting the camera do it for him.
You've lost me. Let's get into the reaction.
I don't want to hurt his brain. Okay, here we go. Mirrors by Adam Calhoun and Mesus featuring Tom MacDonald.
And I looked, and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him.
Can you stop real quick?
Yes.
I don't want to gloss over that. And don't you get upset because you're like the master stopper. You talk a lot too, so you're the master debater. But that has some serious Revelation end times vibe to it. That's a verse out of Revelations. I'm a little slow today. I can't remember the chapter and verse. But trust me on that. That was straight out of the book of Revelations. A white horse, which symbolizes death, came riding in, and then hell followed it. That was good stuff. I couldn't let that go.
Yeah, I knew this was going to have religious connotations because Mesus is in this, and most of his stuff is pretty biblical. So
Okay.
Here we go.
You ever get depression? Face goes blank, no expression. Dealing with some demons, they aggressive. Looking at the gun on the dresser. Got a question, will these thoughts stop if I press it? I don't really wanna off myself, but I often sit and think. Gotta shed a tear like a drop from a faucet sink. Need to talk to a shrink, walk with a priest. Wanna fight everybody when I walk down the street. Want a problem? Fuck you, Your Honor. Never had a father, made me crazy. Motherfucker came in swinging like Muhammad Ali Frazier. Born in 1980, started rapping way before I ever heard of Shady. I ain't even know white dudes rap. Thought you had to be black for that. Had it Philly started jacking with the hat to match. I was rapping way before I heard the aftermath. I've been feeling crazy.
Stop.
I've been acting like I got.
I'm sorry. Usually it's Brian. I'm excited. I got this new microphone. So the prequel to it, talking about Revelation and death coming in. And so Adam's going through some things, obviously, here. But that, when he said he didn't know white guys could rap. Mm-hmm. And he said something about going out with the hat to match. That was an ode to Biggie's song Juicy. Heading out with a red and black lumberjack with a hat to match. That was some Biggie stuff right there. So giving a little ode to Biggie, even in the midst of all this depression that he's going through.
All right. Now,
and the shirt says dead.
And he did mention
that's symbolism right there.
He said he started doing this before he ever heard of Shady too, so.
Nice.
I was rapping way before I heard the aftermath. I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face. Why so aggressive? Say it with my chest is so they get the message. I don't mean to text best if you just look away. So I make your head twist like an X narcissist. Waking up from nightmares, heart thumping, God, are you hearing my prayers? Cause I hear thunder and I don't really like mirrors. Someone stares back at me looking like my fear. The only one that I'm scared of is G-O-D and the old me, drunk a O-E. And I don't know if you aware, but I've been slowly numbing pain like an OD. I'm codeine, battling my demons like it's 106 in Park. Medicating sins with some gin, never heal the scars. Trying to end part of my heart with my art, but the dark feel like darts and I don't know where I should start. Cause
All right, go ahead. I figure that's a good place to pause right there for you.
No, I like the 106 in Park reference. And I caught it early on when Adam's walking past his mirror. Adam's doing one thing, but that image in the mirror is doing something completely different, along with Mesus as well.
Yeah, his head with that shaking, that kind of gave me chills because that's like those horror movies where you see that reflection doing that weird stuff.
One of my favorite movies is obviously Anthony Hopkins. I think it's Ralph Fiennes, and one of the Signs of the Lambs, I think it was Hannibal, and Ralph Fiennes plays the predator in that one, the serial killer in that one. Good-looking guy, muscular, but his MO is that he cracks mirrors wherever he goes because that image, seeing that image of himself just drives him crazy, and it goes from years and years. And they say, is it nurturing or is it naturing? But his upbringing and being put down by his mom all the time, he looks at himself and says, I don't see anybody who has any worth or value.
Wild.
Part of my heart with my art, but the dark feel like darts and I don't know where I should start. Cause I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip. That my guardian angel probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. Got a mountain of problems and I've been standing on a cliff, thinking maybe I should jump and tell everybody I tripped. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow and I don't feel like I'm fixed. I'm slipping further and further into the grip of a pit I've been digging since I was nothing, a little 6-year-old kid. Now I'm grown and I'm seeing ghosts of the man I used to be before I fell into this hole full of bones. I've been getting stoned and it helped me cope with everything beautifully, but I wish I would've known about the lows. I moved into the middle of nowhere. If I was you, wouldn't go there, cause I just wanna be by myself. Nothing but some mountains and cold air. I got my dogs and I don't care, and I did everything by myself. I just wanna be in nature, keep erasing my entire legacy of everything and being famous. I am not a celebrity, I'm a piece of paper that I scribble my thoughts on when they feel dangerous. Fuck you, I can see it clear. Used to want Hollywood, now I wanna disappear. Everywhere I go, people looking at me weird. Every time I see a mirror, I can't look at my face. I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face.
So you got anything to say on the Tom part? I kind of let it go because I know you people like when I let it go a little longer. So
Brian said, "You people." Wow. Anyway,
people.
The Tom part was great, but we've followed Tom for a long time, and coming up how he and Nova came up, yeah, it's like, yeah, you want to be famous, you want all the accolades that it comes with, but when you finally get it, it's like, man, I really don't want this. And it's just weird because he lives in California. I don't know what suburb of Beverly Hills they live in, but to be recognized and live in that Hollywood lifestyle, I'm in Los Angeles a lot, and to see the filth and the homelessness, and you see the needles on the street and drug transactions, after a while, it's like, man, this is rough to look at.
Well, can you imagine, though, Tom being so recognizable now, obviously moving to the right? I mean, he did a song with Ben Shapiro, so L.A. is full of leftists. Cedric can account to that because he picks people up, and they'll assume that he's a leftist just because he's black, because that just happened to him. But Tom, being very recognizable, there's not, well, maybe in L.A. there's a lot of people with tattoos on their face, but Tom's still very recognizable. Can you imagine, though, the looks he gets from all the people out there that are with the Trump derangement syndrome and everything? It's got to be tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
be resolute.
Adam lives, I think, in the South. I don't know exactly where, but I'm pretty sure he's either from the East Coast somewhere or the South. So you guys let me know. right, you ready?
Yep, ready.
I was going to say one more thing, too. I can relate to this because as I get older, sometimes I don't like to look at my face anymore, Cedric. I know you don't. Go ahead, Cedric, say it. I know you're going to say it.
You're not going to bait me into that.
My act together, made it through the bad weather. They was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
Mirrors.
Okay.
Cool. Oops. So we haven't seen anything from Mesus in a while. I mean, this is kind of... I remember you had a conversation with Mesus in the past. I think we were supposed to do a podcast together or something, and we never did, right?
No, we never. I talked to him.
Yeah, and then but is this his first time collaborating with? You guys, let me know. Is this first time collaborating with Adam and Tom? I don't remember.
I think it is. It's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Real cool dude.
Yeah.
That was good. Talking about three individuals who are chasing their dream, but sometimes, like all of us, you kind of look at the Michael Jackson song, the Man in the Mirror, and it's like,
who's that?
Sometimes people, it's you, the man in the mirror. Like Brian, you were saying, it's like the self-image, the self-esteem, whether it's Sigmund Freud's id or super id, or you feel certain ways about yourself, and sometimes you walk around and you have a smile and you have joy in your heart, but sometimes that man in the mirror is telling you something different, and it's a constant battle that we're all fighting. Like, to let you know that you do have worth, you do have value, you can achieve greatness, but there's always that something that's kind of pulling you back down and saying, nah, you might as well give up. You're not going to amount to anything.
I can see that California sun is bleaching the hair on your face too, Cedric. Was that sun bleached?
How did you get on that? Dude, stay on topic. Jeez.
You get too serious for me, man.
Jeez, my goodness. I'm taking applications for new Brians. He does all the work, though, so you got to be very good at.
Yeah, you better be able to teach him how to do everything technical in the technology field, because he has no clue.
Wow. But back to what we were saying. This was good. I enjoyed this. A lot of Tom stuff is sometimes it's political and cultural and talking about what's going on. And every once in a while he throws that one in there that's talking about self. And all three of these guys, you listen to their backstories, they've all gone through some stuff. Like everybody out there listening, I'm sure you've all gone through some stuff. But the secret to that is to go through it. To kind of piggyback on what Adam Calhoun said at the very beginning, he talked about that verse in Revelation. To steal another verse out of the Bible, it says, although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, the key word in that is to go through it. We're all going to go through stuff. Brian can attest to that. But the key is not to stay there, is to keep going through it. So you need to lock arms with some friends, with some family, or whoever it is. Brian's been a fixture in my life for 20 plus years. And although the distance has altered that a little bit, we still stay in touch on a regular basis.
What do you mean, Cedric? You're right there. You're right there next to me.
Yes. Can we high five? Would that look good? High five me.
No, you're in your own screen, and it takes too long to render you to try to make it look like we're sitting together. Okay, I'll probably just do it for the intro.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brian. Go to Adam's YouTube and download this and like it and Spotify, because this is Adam's song, really, right? Featuring Tom and Mesus.
Well, it says Adam Calhoun and Mesus featuring Tom.
Okay.
So I guess it's a collab between Adam and Mesus, and they brought good old Tom in.
Okay. All right. So go to Adam's site, like it, download it, Spotify, whatever it takes. But also make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with everyone you know, from California to Tennessee and all around the world. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. We'll see you later. All right.
All right, let me get this over to you.
So maybe...
All right, I got a black hoodie in the closet. I'll go ahead and do that now.